What's up YouTube and welcome to LUX, Aphelios Invoke, a deck that found a lot of success in the hands of BrokenBall recently, who had a pretty insane ladder climb with this. So it caught my attention and I wanted to try it as well and present it to you. This deck basically has the infinite value idea of Targon on the back of backline engines like Aphelios, who can continuously generate weapons. We have a ton of invokes in the newly buffed starshaping, celestial trifecta, spacey sketchers and Solari priestesses, and we have plenty of card draw in guiding touches and Pelkas Gates, a couple of fillers as well here with Duskbringer mountain goats who also generate discard fodder, blinded mystic, a very sweet tech as well to deal with void abomination, invasive Hydra vines and everything else that's currently running around in the meta. Of course, one thing Targon lacks a bit is tempo and removal, and that's where the Demacia splash comes in quite handily. Most of the cards are somewhat centered around removal and tempo. Petricide Broadwing, just a solid 3 damage challenger in the early game. We have single combat and concerted strike. LUX as a continuous removal generation engine, which of course also synergizes with all of the high cost invokes and invoke spells. And we have Radiant Guardian as another sturdy tool against aggro decks to make sure we never really dip too low. And Vanguard Sergeant as another generator for the wide boards we will very often have because we play so many small units and we can play cards like Crescendum and so on. And of course 6 cost spell synergy with LUX. So this deck is both incredibly flexible as well as incredibly hard to play. You really need to know your matchups, and based on that you need to mulligan smartly and you need to pick your invoke smartly and find your win conditions smartly. Very important, you also need to think about which kind of removal and what kind of resources you want to invest for which threats on your opponent's side. So it's very often good to keep something like Concerted Strike or a Falling Comet for our opponent's true key card, something like a Viego. Either way, as we saw in that tweet, in the hands of the right player, this deck has huge potential. And I'll be honest, it took me a couple of games to warm up with it and to really remember all of the interactions and so on. But it is pretty fun to play and it really can adapt to your play style. Like, you have so many options that there are often multiple routes you can go down and it's impossible to say which one's the best. And that's what makes this deck very, very interesting to me. So if you're looking for a control-ish deck that has tons of optionality, look no further. LUX Aphelios might be the deck for you. Now, some interesting tech choices might be cards like Sunburst, especially if you do run into a lot of Viego decks or maybe Nami TF or anything like that. And there are also tons of other cards you could splash, maybe even Shield of Durant, more Hushes. Really depends on what you're running into a lot. Feel free to play around with this, and here are some gameplay examples from my Twitch stream at twitch.tv/FreshLobsterCCG.
Is it the mustache? Who knows?
Maybe the round where you could have greeted LUX into trifecta was the play. I don't quite remember which one you mean. I mean, I think most of the passes with a lot of mana open were actually correct. Mystic a keep. Let's match up again. Yes, who's back? What's up, villain?
No more hiding.
Yeah, maybe I should have just tried for Supernova, I don't know. It's really hard to say. Like, I also don't know if my opponent would actually keep She Who Wonders in the opening, which they maybe should in that matchup. To get weapons going here, just look for Meteor. Probably Meteor.
Glory, rise.
See what my opponent plays actually. If they play like Domination, I might want to pick Calibrum.
You are nothing, worthless. Don't waste my time.
Her flowers bring the moonlight with them.
As darkness falls, the moon rises.
Okay. Got a better hand than last matchup. The last time for this matchup, I should rather say. Fearsome, really? Okay, tank 6, I guess.
See what's beneath while I see what's inside.
Ooh, I'm jamming anyway, right? Lots of new champs. Like, all of them are flavorful, but I don't think it's the game mechanics they imply are healthy.
Scream for me. I want more.
All three are not bad here. I don't want written and stars because of 40% of drawing Aphelios. This is good against fearsome high roll, I mean elusive high rolls, but it's probably Traveler to be honest.
Daylight warms the heart and lights the way.
Ever been flayed? Lights out.
We will be free.
Yuck.
Submission or death for all who live. You will serve.
And I don't have a fearsome blocker. I do have a fearsome blocker, I suppose I do. And I suppose he actually has to block. Quick attack on Viego is just ruthless here though.
They will know.
Could also just look for Supernova. If I whiff, it's quite huge though. Well, Supernova or Cosmic are both very good finds, right?
Where's your lively better half, love?
Waiting on her meal, ma'am. Best guess.
I command you.
I think the odds on Traveler are too narrow to find something very useful here. I think it's starshaping. GG, I guess. Man, start on this deck is way tougher than I would have thought.
Scream for me.
Gonna lead off with this because it's my opponent's Hydrovine turn.
Foes.
You finished the last
Supernova kind of bad versus Ispa. Yeah, I don't need to target Evelynn yet though. I just need to get rid of Viego.
Surrender to me.
It was my heart that led me here.
That's it. Harder. Okay.
Open your eyes.
I protect my own.
Hello, Resonance. Immortal Fire this run, I think. I'm tempted to play a couple of Invoke cards first to get the attack up higher, but it's kind of hard to do that. Actually, can I even stop Viego from leveling this round? Why is this matchup so hard? I'm genuinely surprised. I think we have to assume that he won't level. Like, I could keep Blinded Mystic mana open, try to silence one of the mists, for example. That's not a winning play. Like, right now, Hate Spike or Vengeance is not yet a level up. Because Vanguard Sergeant, is that crazy? I think Sergeant's too good in this.
Always ready to play.
And that's a level up. Rip.
Does it hurt?
Maybe it wasn't that smart to pick Living Legends with this deck since we almost always have a full hand. So I could gravitum this and try to have LUX carry me.
The sun is shining. We should too.
I see the heavens aflame, gods burning in starfire.
So like offensive vengeance is kind of bad for us.
Believe or burn. I cannot turn back.
What if I strike with these two to get more damage and guaranteed? Like he's pretty likely to Vengeance Lux, right? Also can get Hate Spike though. With this, Lux gets killed, he's at 10. I think it's... Do you even want to strike? Level up, remove this. I mean, I guess he doesn't... No, he does have...
Better, brighter than before.
Okay, maybe no Vengeance in hand? It's the most discardable here for Demacia, right? We're going Living Legends next round. Charger is best for Concerted and for Living Legends.
That's a pretty sparkle fly. No more holding back.
I have the tendency to get carried away.
Oh shit, this kills my bird, right? Like obliterates it. Rip!
I won't stand by.
How likely do you think it is that they have another Viego? It's somewhat likely, but at this point of it, it's in keeping the opening hand like 60%, but we can't win if we don't try. Oh, I forgot about the ephemeral. That actually doesn't kill the bird. Good, good. Okay, another question is the Living Legends or just laser spam? We milled a laser from here, that's why. Oh no, wait. We actually get the spark first and then mill something else. Okay. Not the best finds here. I mean, they would be good finds in other situations, but we're mostly looking for spells for more Lux lasers. Because of the play cast change, you're right, Sherlock. Completely forgot about it. So it seems like my opponent has something like Vengeance their own unit, maybe? If they're being super hesitant. Or they're contemplating like whether or not to replay another Viego. I think we go Immortal Fire here.
Laura, looking for satisfaction?
Like Serpent, then it's either Moonglow on Lux or Messenger, and it's Immortal Fire. Messenger looks better in this case. Could keep Equinox open in case of another Hydra Vine, but like if it's Hydra Vine, we still win because we have double Immortal Fire. I might have to Suicide Serpent in that case. They don't have Viego, so like when this returns so it doesn't get milled, right? But drawing here is quite important as well. We're starting to run low on value. Trap elusive. That's actually a good point. Yeah, I could have pushed 12. But damaging Evelynn is quite nice as well. Is push 12 better? With lasers available, yeah. You're actually right, Chad. Probably would have been better. Because we can always threaten lethal by just lasering some of these lil ones. So they did have Vengeance and were contemplating killing off their own unit to buff Viego, I think. Because he didn't spawn a mist yet. Okay, we're doing it. I will say that this did look unwinnable at some point. But due to the sheer fact our opponent didn't draw too many Viegos, it's actually looking good. What happened to the bird?
Yes, I bite.
What? Oh, he overrode it. Okay, I didn't pay attention. Yeah, sure.
Oh, you're interesting.
Guiding Touch, we're still out of Atro range. This looks alright.
Let the light guide you.
Woo! Outgrinded. Was very hard to not like mentally give up at some point and just hit the concede button. I guess it was worth it in the end. The funny one playing probably a Timelines deck, eh? Deck is good. Well, if you play it well, then yes, it's good. One of those very high skill cap piles.
We were peaceful once.
How much tempo do we want? Like, would I pick up a charger here? But out of those options... Well, Moonsilver doesn't suck, but... Fully
Here's
charger.
where I'd paint my constellation.
Patient, cautious, and quiet. This is our way.
Yeah, I don't really want to play charger into a stance. Okay. Opponent's got the nut opening so far. I find the petal buff interesting. Yeah, but it only matters in very few cases. It's a good buff, but like, it makes Nightfall feel a lot smoother, but there aren't a lot of pure Nightfall decks around. Okay. Why pick this? Like, now I'm more willing to play Charger because if they go for an AoE stand... Well, I guess I can just target this. I could go Sergeant into Pale Cascade here. Pretty good. Could also just open attack first. I think I like Sergeant.
Soldiers to me.
Gehört habe, dass du Deutsch bist. I think it's not that hard to recognize if you're German yourself.
Metal.
Having success with lobsters. Any Gwen cat. Oh, any Gwen Elise it was, right? Yeah. Yeah, Ravenbloom did get nerfed though. It's definitely playable. Type of control deck still works. I think any TF is still gonna be the best. Although there might be a bit too much pirates and like burn running around. Could just go Lux into for Demacia. No attack? Trundle has a free attack. I think this is good here.
Pushing my limits.
What do you think about my lineup? Darkness, Nami, TF, and Scouts? It doesn't have Kai'Sa. I don't know, I didn't theory craft lineups yet. Since I'm not gonna play Seasonals. Should be GG, right? So it didn't develop a blocker. I guess they can freeze. We take out Trundle though. Maybe even Entomb. Aphelios LUX meta? I wouldn't call it meta, but some select few decide to play it. The champ with Void Seeker while Kai'Sa is out, you should get a 1-mana floating Void Seeker. I have never seen anyone play Void Seeker, to be honest. I don't even know what the card does. Once again, asking you to play Evelynn 3? No. Played an Evelynn deck recently. Evelynn Gwen. Bruh. Well, I guess it's Blinded Mystic time.
She called me betrayer. She scorned me.
She scorned me.
Shine with me. Never back down from what you believe.
I mean, I can take this out for free. GG, opponent had a really good start, but we had an even better start. Just needed to realize that we can play for tempo with this hand and in this matchup. A relentless pressure kind of worked out well. What is this? Concerted for Kindred is probably a keep. I mean, Hush for Nasus is probably a full keep. I don't know about Spacey. Equinox can come in handy. Like Curse Keeper. They might run some random undyings. Okay, first the Lobster, the Poro. I mean, I think Poros are much more ancient than human beings. Are they more ancient than crustaceans, though? That's a tough question. Oh no, not one damage to my face. What do I do now? Poros taste like Jesus. Some people just have no chill. How scared am I of Hate Spike here? I mean, can't play much around it, can I?
Without the other.
Do I read that as they didn't have Hate Spike or they just didn't want to use it? Either way, I could just Bob Concerted here. Like, my idea is kind of going for a Hush play. It might be bad, like Concerted is guaranteed to get the kill. My code is 100% Porofer. I get Pita on your ass. Although I'm not sure if Poros are classified as animals. Turner Dance's Ruined Reckoning combo. Yeah, it's pretty funny. I think just triple gold, right? Opponent's just on what, like one slay so far? So Nasus is not a thing at all. Kindred can't really... Okay, 2 slays I suppose. I think we smork him down here. Never Equinox. Messenger, I guess. Like, if we go full smork, it's Charger. We're not really in full smork, though.
One star's whoopsie is another spark.
Moonglow for Challenger. It's actually not too bad, true. Opponent's on 3 slays so far. Wait, Rite of Calling, Chemovoran Dragon, this trade. Yeah. Have I tried Evelynn Viego? No, but I have played Evelynn Gwen and I had the like 80% win rate with it. Nasus is a 5-5, nothing we have to be too afraid of. Hey, my opponent's deck is kinda cool. Not gonna lie. I think I like Lux and next turn Calibrum and get lasers rolling. It's the most fun deck. T-Bow Bard, but Bard got nerfed. Main deck Crumble. A 0 rally. You know that's bannable offense, right? Now looking at my hand, you could like rightfully guess that I had played a what's the 4-mana spell called? Something of the Mountain. No dragon attack? Dragon just dies to Petricide. Oh wait, it's Fearsome. Yeah, okay. I haven't seen the card in so long I didn't know it was Fearsome. Ah, okay. I'm pretty sure it's a... it doesn't have to be a Hush. I can keep Hush for Nasus. And like hushing would also mean I don't get calibrum this turn for the dragon.
Embrace the night, Aphelios.
I walk through the ages.
The good old Targon train is back. Carefully picking our opponents apart. Kinda sad we never found Equinox though. For the Undying, like the Undying already got insane amounts of value off.
Shall end.
Hold still.
They retreat.
Just for weapon cycling, I think. I could also go... that's a bit of a tough call to make. Another thing I would like to do here is gem the Broadwing immediately so we don't flip the mark. Like right now it's 50-50 which one gets hit. And I really would want the Broadwing to survive. I was thinking about just gemming this. Also Concerted Strike, but that's weak against Hate Spike and Vile Feast. So a lot of options, unfortunately, worst case scenario kicked in. Can happen. So good thing we didn't opt... Oh, there we go. Finally a silence effect. Good thing we didn't opt to go for Concerted Strike. We would have gotten crushed by Vile Feast. Okay, I'm not gonna play around another Vile Feast, am I? Start off with this to shut down ridiculous Slate Chains. And we also have Concerted lined up. Could go Crescendum and allow Kindred to flip. I think that's fine as long as we still have... Like, with the hand we have... I think it's okay. I could have played this game better. Probably should have played Duskbringer first so I don't lose my last Celestia. Not be holding anything right now. Kindred. Then we don't get the Aphelios level up. Is that worth it? And we're using up... I mean, we do keep the Celestia, but we can't play Supernova next round anyway. I don't think it's good. Like, if we do this into Calibrum, next turn we can go for Demacia, Concerted Strike, Nasus. I think it's enough. And if they open attack, we still have Concerted Strike. If they don't open attack, we also just have Gravitum, so we're not scared of Nasus anymore, for now. Yeah, I think we're not playing Lunari, so we have for Demacia plus Concerted left open. Do here? What do you mean? Of course I'm here. Oh, I don't mind popping this. I also don't mind trading into Undying, to be honest. No attack. Oh, I might have forgot that Aphelios gets quick attack when he levels. Maybe. Vengeance Aphelios. Atrocity Aphelios. That's hot. Maybe starshaping's better. Plays around Vive. Butch. Wake at 3-1 last round, Undying is getting obliterated. Was it? If yes, then that was inting on my end.
Night flowers upon my blade.
I might not be playing my best today. The heat is slightly getting to me.
And here's where I'd paint my constellation. We can do this!
Betrayal buried Shula. Hope revived it.
A vast land.
Too much sand.
Probably just lose to Atro here.
Pushing my limits!
I'm amazed by like how many counter matchups we queue into. It's a tank top from Decathlon. I actually don't know. I think the brand is Champion. I'm not sure if I bought it at Decathlon.
By the light!
Game's rough. Completely misordered.
My path is set.
You cannot hold us down. Shine with me!
They win.
The expanse of eternity stretched out before me.
Let's play misordering. They could have marked LUX on this attack. Nasus goes to the left. I have to block with the Fearsome. Right, I do it after this game. Let me think about my play first. So how do I get back into this game? Just Supernova, right? Pop Spell Shield into Starshaping. Can pop Spell Shield through Gems though. Or with Laser. 0 out of 6. I think it's Laser here, Gravitum to pop Spell Shield though, right?
A beacon through the
No Sledge, what do we mean? We have Equinox in hand. So if they don't have Nasus and don't have another Atro, this is very winnable. We already saw one Atro and this is the second Nasus. Yeah, seems somewhat winnable. Also, how many Undyings did our opponent already draw? Holy smokes. Silence Pierce through Spell Shield? No, but it removes the Spell Shield. Just regularly.
Through the darkness, I see something new.
Yeah, Blinded Mystics does go through because it doesn't go on the stack. many hate spikes did we see already? I feel like I shouldn't swing here. Good draw. Okay, we won't be perfectly efficient here, but we kind of want to... Do we see if we draw another unit? We don't even have to. It's just gem star shape, actually. Be perfectly mana efficient with laser generation. Probably Scourge because we want to end the game rapidly. Cosmic Inspiration also kind of gets the job done as it generates another laser. Scourge looks better though. Scourge wins us the game next turn. Yeah! We clawed our way back. Sweet! On the opponent on card advantage, pretty much. I mean, we also did get kind of fortunate they didn't draw another Atro or the third Nasus, but also it's not super likely that they do find it. Considering we already had 2 Nasuses down and an Atro down, it was fine. Still, I kind of didn't... I wasn't fully concentrated that game. Like, I might have missed that Undying Mill, I don't quite remember. And I feel like I wasn't very effective with my resources here and there. Okay. I'm curious about this matchup. Could keep this for A-bomb. Also kinda hits Valor. Lineup idea for season is no, I'm not playing, so I didn't really give it thought.
We were peaceful once. No more hiding.
When patch? Next Wednesday. Tuesday or Wednesday. Are there so many first-time chatters? I don't know, but I appreciate it. It's usually a good thing. Maybe all of the sponsorships for Legends of Runeterra actually paid off in the end. Who knows? Do they still play Hourglass? I don't think they do, right? So if we find Comet, it'll go through. Other line is picking up Calibrum to deal with Valor. Comet's 37%. I think Calibrum is better.
The flowers bring the moonlight with them.
As darkness falls, the moon rises.
Take the children to safety, now!
It's our time. No more hiding.
Pass would have also been fine. Ooh, that's wide. Five mana for a 3-mana card that already did its job, kind of.
You wasters came a long way for a whooping.
Okay, I think we got this game.
Warms the heart and lights the way.
Wasters, where you at?
So 1 HP here matter? Might.
You cannot hold us down. We will be free.
Looks like an okay Calibrum. Like, the premium target is still Valor, but there's a chance our opponent doesn't have it. And they also seem to not hold Kai'Sa.
I was born in
No Kai'Sa mana anymore.
We can do this.
4 out of 6.
My spirit shines.
Could Gem take out the Voidling? Nah, I think taking out the spell shield is really nice here.
Glory.
What is this block? Riot does a really bad job promoting lore. I played League for years and didn't know this game exists before last week. Unfortunately true, but it's also, yeah, card games are just not the most popular genre. But still, like, they don't really...
You're gonna take your own damn medicine.
Got the super hidden tech. You play a fake TFMF build Noxless, but it's controlled. Might be genius, but is it really worth it? Play a mediocre deck just to make your opponent mess up the mulligan? What would I bring in a lineup with Aphelios LUX? No idea. Pretty new to this deck. Celestial Trifecta into Laser. We have... What do we mill? We mill the big Celestial card, so we go Gem first. We don't really need value here. I like Moonsilver. Sure. Immortal Fire is also very good at blocking Kai'Sa.
Better, brighter than before.
Deck code! Exclamation mark deck. That a lot of people... You see that a lot of people say in sponsored streams like a TFT streamer playing lore and people are like, what, this game exists? Oh, yeah. 9 cards. It's their Void Abomination turn, so I can't really play Immortal Fire now.
There's still time. There has to be.
Devotion through battle.
Oh, you don't have Challenger yet, I entered. It's fine though. Okay, we're actually going for the win this round. Goodbye, Kai'Sa player. See ya. Nice knowing ya. I mean, that even like underlines my point though, doesn't it? Have I ever gotten into MOBAs? Yes. I used to play Bloodline Champions semi-professionally, which is like an arena MOBA. I also played OG Dota on Warcraft 3. I also played some League, but not competitively anymore. Should be the burn deck, right? Priest is probably too slow. I think single combats to keep though. Blinded Mystic. Blinded Mystic is technically good if we have units available. I think we do this. If we had like early units, I'd probably keep Mystic. Not sure if I like to take the trade, but I don't have too many options. Ooh. Cheeky. Awkward spot here. Not happy to play any of my 3 units next turn. Oh, that's a good card I'm happy to play though. Wait, am I? Not this turn, right? Next turn. Priestess this turn, next turn Broadwing Aphelios weapon.
Daylight warms the heart and lights the way.
Right now pulling is, it goes break even, right? Even if they play something like Boom Crew Rookie. Like I take an attacker off of the board. Means they're 1 less wide. Narwhal. Also 2. Stash real. How do I prove to you that it's real?
Follow my song to safer harbor.
Ooh.
Deal me in.
Are we liking this into Radiant Guardian? Is that gonna make our opponent concede?
People first.
Justice will be served!
There's no way we lose at this point. Like, I hate to jinx it, but there's no way we lose. Calibrum into Severum.
The brighter my light, the stronger your shadow. Victory is at hand! You know it, Shelly!
Could even just discard frickin' Calibrum here.
Find peace in the quiet, Fel. It's just us. Spilled paint is just accidental art.
You will be scoured from this land!
Another Riptide Sermon in hand, maybe?
What once was 2, now is 1.
Can I paint you?
All of the other units are too high value to sacrifice on a block.
Gotta go with the flow.
I think we silence this, right? We don't care about them having the elusive tag anymore. This is also fine, though.
She called me betrayer. She scorned me.
The F flip is actually a thing, that's funny. Feels like a setup for another Make It Rain or a red card.
Please, move.
Both aren't too bad, right?
We have no quarrel.
Mystic shot Aphelios? I guess that shuts down Severums. Well, good luck trying to beat this.
Keep up, keep up.
I think I just barely have enough damage here. GG. Please don't lose a bit, yeah. I hate to have spoiled it early on, but like with the hand we had, there's no way we dropped this game with Radiant Guardian, Starshaping, Golden Sister, and Aphelios giving potential Severums. Like so many points of lifesteal.